You are sitting in your chair right now. You are reading these words. Your heart is beating. Your brain is processing information. Electrons are spinning in the atoms that make up your body. In 1/10 of a second, you could be gone. Not dead. Worse than dead. Erased from existence. Every atom in your body would cease to function. The forces that hold you together would simply stop working. You would have no time to feel it, no time to understand it, no time to scream. This is not science fiction. This is a real possibility predicted by quantum field theory. It is called false vacuum decay, and it could happen right now. The worst part is simple. You will never see it coming. False vacuum decay expands at the speed of light. Light is the fastest thing in the universe. It is the speed limit of information itself. When the bubble wall reaches you, the light carrying the information about the bubble also reaches you at that exact instant. There is no warning, no alarm, no chance to say goodbye. The destruction arrives at the same moment you become aware of it. You blink out of existence before your brain can register that anything is wrong. Your death would be instantaneous. Painless only because pain requires time to process. But the universe around you would also die. The sun would stop burning. The earth would dissolve. Every star, every galaxy, every planet in the path of the bubble would simply cease to be. Physics itself would be rewritten. Let me explain how this is possible. Everything in the universe has mass because of something called the Higgs field. The Higgs field is not matter, it is not energy in the traditional sense. It is a field that permeates all of space. Every cubic centimeter of empty space is filled with it. When particles move through the Higgs field, they interact with it. This interaction gives them mass. Without the Higgs field, electrons would have no mass. They would fly away at the speed of light. Atoms could not form. Chemistry would be impossible. You would not exist. The Higgs field is the foundation of reality as we know it. But here is the problem. The foundation might be cracked. Imagine a ball sitting in a valley. The ball is stable. It is not moving. It could sit there forever. But what if there is a deeper valley next to it? A valley the ball cannot see because there is a hill in the way. The ball in the first valley is not truly stable. It is metastable. It looks stable, it feels stable, but it is only one push away from rolling down into the deeper valley. Our universe is that ball. The Higgs field is the valley. And we might be in the wrong valley. In 2012, scientists at CERN discovered the Higgs boson. This was proof that the Higgs field exists. They measured its mass, they measured how it interacts with other particles, and the numbers were disturbing. The measurements suggest that the Higgs field is sitting in a false vacuum, a metastable state. We are living on the edge of a cliff. The universe is balanced on a knife edge between existence and oblivion. One small push, and everything falls. The push does not need to be large. It does not need to be violent. It can happen through something called quantum tunneling. In quantum mechanics, particles do not always behave the way you expect. They can do things that seem impossible. A particle can pass through a barrier it does not have enough energy to climb over. It simply appears on the other side. This is not magic. This is quantum mechanics. It happens all the time on microscopic scales. The Higgs field can do the same thing. Somewhere in the universe, right now, the Higgs field could tunnel through the barrier. A tiny bubble of true vacuum would form, a bubble where the Higgs field has fallen to its lowest possible energy state. The bubble would be microscopic at first, smaller than an atom, but it would immediately begin to expand, and it would never stop. The wall of the bubble contains enormous amounts of energy, more energy than anything else in the universe. The wall expands at exactly the speed of light. Nothing can stop it, nothing can slow it down, and nothing can escape it. Because nothing moves faster than light. Inside the bubble, the laws of physics are different. The Higgs field has a new value. Particles interact with it differently. Electrons would have different masses. The strong nuclear force might have different strength. The constants that govern chemistry would change. Atoms could not hold together. Molecules could not form. DNA could not exist. You could not exist. Everything that was you would dissolve into a soup of particles governed by alien physics. Outside the bubble, everything continues as normal. People are laughing, people are working, people are falling in love. They have no idea that in 1 second they will cease to be. The bubble wall is invisible. It produces no light. It sends no signal. It simply arrives. And when it does, the old physics ends, the new physics begins. The transition takes less than a femtosecond. Here's the truly terrifying part. This could have already happened. The universe is unimaginably large. It is 93 billion light years across. A bubble of true vacuum could have formed 10 billion light years away, 10 billion years ago. It has been expanding ever since, consuming galaxies, erasing civilizations, and it is rushing toward us right now at the speed of light. We would have no way of knowing until it arrives. Imagine astronomers notice something strange. Distant galaxies are disappearing. Not moving away, not dimming, vanishing. They realize what is happening. They calculate the speed. They calculate the distance. The bubble will reach Earth in 100 million years. What do you do with that information? Do you tell people? Do you keep it secret? Does it matter? There is no escape. There is no solution. There is no hope. You can only wait. Some physicists believe this is how the multiverse works. Universes form in false vacuum states. They exist for a while, then they decay. The decay creates new regions of spacetime with different physics. Those regions become new universes. This process has been happening forever. It will continue forever. Our universe is just one bubble in an infinite foam of universes being created and destroyed. False vacuum decay is not a tragedy. It is a natural process. Creation requires destruction. So, should you be afraid? No, there is nothing you can do about it. There is nothing anyone can do about it. If it happens, you will not suffer. You will simply stop. And if it does not happen, you have wasted time worrying about something you cannot control. The probability of false vacuum decay happening in your lifetime is extraordinarily small. The universe has existed for 13.8 billion years. It has not decayed yet. The odds are in your favor. But here is what you should take away from this. Stability is an illusion. The universe you live in, the atoms you are made of, the forces that hold you together, they are all balanced on a knife edge. Everything you know could end in an instant. Not because of human error, not because of war or disease or asteroid impact, simply because the universe decided to fall into a lower energy state. This is the nature of reality. It is fragile. It is temporary. It is miraculous that it exists at all. So drink your coffee, kiss the people you love, watch the sunset. You are alive in a universe that permits your existence. That is not something to take for granted. Every moment is borrowed time. Every second is a gift. Because somewhere in the infinite expanse of space-time, a bubble might be forming. And when it reaches you, you will not know. You will not feel it. You will simply stop being. And that is the end you will never see coming.